welcome to the video. So today's video will be quite different. I will not be vlogging because I will be showing to you my bookshelf. I hope you're excited as me because I love reading, and I hope you're reading too because reading book is important. We'll learn something and it's like knowledge for us, it's a weapon. And I hope you're reading today because like right now we need to read right now. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video and let's get into my books. Okay, so these are my books in the bookshelf. Yay, yes. So the first layer, those are my favorite books of all time. The second layer are the summer contemporary books with a bit of fantasy series, like two fantasy series, the Red Queen series and those trilogy there. And the third layer, those are just like different or mixed type of genre of books, but I still love those books in the bottom layer. So all of them, I love all my books. This is the first layer of the bookshelf, and as you can see, this is a close-up version of my books. Those are my books, and I cannot choose any of them because all of them, I equally love them. Wow. Okay, we go now to the first books of the first layer. So these 5 books here is the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. The first book of the Percy Jackson is The Lightning Thief. Second, The Sea of Monsters. Third, The Titan's Curse. Fourth, The Battle of the Labyrinth. And the last book is The Last Olympian. The next series, so this is The Heroes of Olympus series by still Rick Riordan, and I still love all of his books. So the first book is The Lost Hero. The second book, I didn't bought it because I forgot, but I'm hoping to buy it in the future. And the next one is The Mark of Athena. This is the third book. The House of Hades, the fourth book. And The Blood of Olympus, the fifth book, and the last book of The Heroes of Olympus, which is kind of sad in the ending, but still I accepted it. I accepted his decision, and yeah, I still love that book. Now we go to the Selection series by Kiera Cass. So the first book is The Selection, the second book is The Elite, next The Wand, The Heir, and The Crown. So as you can observe, the characters in the book covers change because this is America Singer, this is Idlin Scribb, and Idlin Scribb is the daughter of America Singer, and America Singer is the mom of Idlin Scribb. So perfect and awesome. Now we go to the second layer of the books. So as I told you, these are like the summer contemporary books. Not all of them because these 3 here are fantasy and this is also fantasy. So we go now to the first book in the second layer. So this is still by Rick Riordan. This is the Demigod Diaries from the Heroes of Olympus. It's not part of the series, but it's like, I don't know what they call it, but it's part of the book. This is Rick Riordan, and this is supposedly to be in the first layer, but since there's not enough space, so I provided it here in the second layer. But sorry, I still love you. Okay, so we go now to the the trilogy series. This is the Firebird trilogy by Claudia Gray. The first book is 1,000 Pieces of You. Second is 10,000 Skies Above You, and the last book is A Million Worlds with You. So if you love parallel universe, and you love thinking about dimensions and just like different versions of yourself, you gotta read this trilogy. Yeah, it's really good. Next we go to the Everything by Nicola Yoon. To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. So the last 2 books of this series are here, and there's not enough space, so I cannot put it here. I'm sorry guys, but someday you're gonna reunite with each other. So fun fact, this book is a Netflix movie, so you're gonna watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but you gotta to read the book first before the movie, so it's gonna be much more exciting. Next is The Summer I Turned Pretty by still Jenny Han, and I didn't read yet the We'll Always Have Summer, and I don't have the second book yet. So we go to the Morgan Matson's books. It's not series, it's her books because it's like a single without series books. So the first book of Margaret Mason is Amy and Roger's Epic Teacher, and if you love road trip, if you love going and traveling with your loved ones, so you gotta read this book. It's amazing. This is Second Chance Summer. So sad. And this Since You've Been Gone by Margaret Mason still. And there's a lot of moral lessons here in the story, and you can relate with that. It's a summer contemporary. It's fun to read. It's about friendship and love. And here is Unexpected Everything. And I love ice cream. And the another book of Margaret Mason is Save the Date. So it's about wedding and yeah, it's about family orientation. And this one is the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. This is the first book, which is Red Queen. The second book is A Glass Sword. And the last two books of the series I didn't bought it yet, but I'm hoping to buy them next time. So this is the second layer. Now we go to the third layer. So here is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. Divergent, and the second book is Insurgent. And I didn't bought the third book because I don't want to read it anymore. I mean, I love the third book, but I already know the ending and I get spoiled and it's so sad. I don't want to explain it, but yeah, I don't want to get it spoiled, but I still love the third book, but I cannot bear to read it because it will gonna make me cry. So sorry, Veronica, but I still love your series. Next is The Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine. Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeffrey Keeney. I'm not sure what the first name. This is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Ashes to Ashes by Jenny Han and Siob Han Vivian. So the two authors were such chemistry, and I love their books and I love their stories. They're so awesome and cool. There's Paper Towns by John Green. This is the Mortal Instrument City of Bones. The Shadowhunters novel by Cassandra Clare. Tara Ring, like it's the new version of Rapunzel. Here is The Gathering by Kelly Armstrong. Am I right? And Something in Between by Melissa de la Cruz, and the author is Filipino, and the story is about it's relatable to the Philippines, and I can relate with that. Yay! Here is The Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, and the last book in the third layer is The Invisibility by David Levithan and Andrea Kramer. So quite fast, but yeah. Okay, so we also have extra books here because there's not enough space in the bookshelf anymore, and I took pity on them, but someday I'm gonna try to put them in the right place. So, as I showed to you, this is Save the Date by Margaret Mason. P.S. I Still Love You, the second book of To All Boys I Loved Before series. This is the last book, Always and Forever, Lara Jean. Next one is Kate. This is the autobiography of Kate Middleton. I love royalties. Woo! And this is Stay Sweet by Sylvian Vivian. This is all about ice cream, about summer, and yeah, it's fun to read. There's a lot of like what do you call it? A cast, or yeah, it's a challenging book to read. This is Sing by, I forgot the first name, but it's green. This is a family name. We always have summer. This is my TBR or my to be read book. Right after I will read The Hammer of Thor. This one is Shelf Repeat, the recent book that I read right before I read the current book that I'm reading today. And the current book that I'm reading today is The Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. So I'm back to Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. And Rick Riordan is so awesome in making Greek mythology. He's so good about it. And of course there's no book here because it's where is that? Oh no, I forgot where I put the book, but it's fine. So this is all of my books. It's still quite a few of them, I think. I'm not really the best collector of books, but someday I'm gonna try to collect more books as much as possible. Yay! Okay, that's all for today's video. I hope you like this. And it's quite fast because I'm trying not to reach it into 14 minutes. not like what I did before, because this video I retake it because the first video got deleted and those clips get lost. So I really took an effort to edit it, but right now I retake this video, so it's like 7 to 8 minutes. So thanks guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Mwah, mwah.